What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Hope you're all having a good day. What is today? Today would be Tuesday, I believe. I'm recording this late Monday night. Let's get into maybe Eden again. I'm really enjoying the Eden runs. We did an Eden run over on Anti-Birth, and I'm thinking about maybe bouncing back and forth like every other day. Would be Afterbirth Plus, and then, you know, obviously every other day would be Anti-Birth. A better way to describe that would be Anti-Birth Afterbirth, Anti-Birth Afterbirth. Back and forth on both of the, on the episodes. So every other day, you know, you would get each one. I feel like that's a good balance. I really want to get back into Anti-Birth, and I like doing some Eden streaks over there, as well as I like playing Eden over here. The reason... Wait, we have D6. My brain, because I thought about doing an Isaac run, but then I realized that the item that we need, the tonsil, doesn't really matter. Like if we have a D6, considering it's a trinket, the only way it really matters is if that we could re-roll the shop and they get Mom's box. But honestly, again, I'm not going to be looking for Mom's box, but if it shows up, I'll probably take it again. I know that's probably not what people want to hear. Because cycling through, like, you know, 50% of the trinkets in the game is probably not the most interesting. But honestly, if it presents itself, I have to take it. You could make the argument, hey, man, you should have not used the D6 there and basically waited for a reroll or anything to reroll that machine, like money or a bomb. But we do have, like, not that much health, so I kind of want to save bombs for instances like this with the tinted rock. Oh, wow, this is a lot of spiders, man. Thank God we got Demon Baby here. That might have sounded sarcastic. I assure you it's not sarcastic, though, because Demon Baby is a huge help against enemies like this that get very close to you, and he could pepper them with shots, man. He's a solid familiar up close. He really is. Again, not sarcastic. All right, let's check out the other item room and what it has to offer. It's an HP up, which I don't, like, hate by any stretch, but let's try to get a reroll. Not really for the HP up, but for the boss fight. We also, you know, don't want to take red heart damage because, yes, it's floor 1, but it is an XL floor, meaning we are probably going to get a deal with the devil as long as we can keep it together and not get hit twice. Get close enough for Demon Baby to do some work here. But far enough away where we're kind of safe. This is going to be enough for a charge. Well, not like right now, but you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean in a second. So that brings us one away, which basically means, hey, man, fight the boss. And we have a reroll. It looks like... maybe my mic is a little too loud. Maybe I'll just stand a little bit further back. Not stand, you know what I mean. Put my head a little bit further back. But yeah, I already streamed today. I already, you know, made a thumbnail, posted an Isaac episode. I'm just a little bit behind on the, you know, backlog. So yeah, my apologies. My apologies if they've been going up a little bit later. And again, my apologies for missing Sunday. I've been very, very persistent on the daily uploads, and missing Sunday kind of bummed me out. But I think it was needed to recharge the Isaac fuel, you know? Sometimes you need to just step back. I was playing some Anti-Birth on stream tonight, and it felt good, man. It felt good. I think Anti-Birth has helped a lot breaking it up. Breaking up the you know, achievement hunting that Afterbirth Plus has become, straight up. Is there enough health ups, dude? Like, for real, is there enough health ups? Holy hell. Okay, well, these are both good enough to take, and we got to remember we can cheat the system. But we also got to remember that it's going to bring us to a half a soul heart, so we'll take one and reroll the other. It's Juicy Sack. You know, I kind of regret it, but it's not a terrible item, Juicy Sack. It's passable. We could probably go around and get another reroll. But I don't know, man. It felt good. Oh, another XL. Wow, this is... yeah, that was bad. I had a feeling that was gonna be bad because this room is always a little bit difficult, and it only gets more difficult on the flooded caves when you have the bomber guys that basically, you know, break into tiers and then sometimes break into slugs. Got to make sure we utilize Little Brim as much as possible, as well as Demon Baby. Okay, one champion will kill us, so let's just be careful of that. Be mindful. And it's looking really dumb that I didn't take the HP up right now. And yeah, that's going to happen. And now it's not looking so dumb anymore. See, just like little things like that can really change, you know, how the person playing Isaac, you know, is portrayed. Because you look like an idiot. It's the same thing about, you know, Sean Payton and the New Orleans Saints in the 2009 Super Bowl. Coming out of halftime, they kicked an onside kick in the Super Bowl, which the Saints recovered, thank God, because I'm a Saints fan, and thank God because Sean Payton might have not, you know, been able to go back to New Orleans ever again. But it's one of those things, man. It's like, you know, he looks like a legend for calling a random onside kick at the end of, or at the beginning of the second quarter. But like, if that doesn't work, then you're an idiot. Same thing. I mean, I didn't take the HP up. I start to look like an idiot when I'm about to die, and then I find a soul heart. So it's like, then you stop looking like an idiot. It's just life, really. It's just life. Honestly, I really do like Revenge Fly. It seems like a waste not using any rerolls, but I like Revenge Fly. I mean, I don't love items that, like, you know, trigger when you get hit. But in a boss fight, Revenge Fly, once you get hit, deals a significant amount of damage. Nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, a lot of people, I don't know what has been the trend recently about, like, talking about misplays. And I always joke around about it and do a nerd voice and be like, you know, I understand. I'm self-aware enough to know I have my fair share of misplays, but there's a lot of the time where I know I'm making a misplay and I just don't really commentate on it. And it kind of just, you know, I don't think it's as important enough to go back, you know, to the shop to buy, like, BOGO bombs to get me an extra bomb, which might let me to get into the secret. Like, little things like that. I'm not a min-maxy player. And I'm also not the best Isaac player. And I don't try to be. And I know, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, man. Because it's like, you know, the run needs, every Isaac player needs, like, their own style, right? You play the damn game so much. Imagine if everybody just played it the same way, or if everybody didn't make mistakes. Just imagine me uploading a perfect run and a perfect Isaac episode every single time. Period. Like, what? What would be the fun in that? Why would you even watch? If it's perfect every time and I make 0 misplays, I guarantee I would win 99.9% of the runs. And is that entertaining to watch? I don't know. Maybe to some people. But here's the thing. This channel is not a professional gaming channel. Just because I do this professionally does not mean I'm a professional Isaac player. Let's just make that clear. I think that's pretty obvious, but some people in the comments seem to not realize that. They think that I should be a professional Isaac player and I should be doing all the right plays and, you know, that's just not going to happen. If I'm paying attention about commentating, you know, to try to be semi-entertaining, it's not going to happen. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay, no diagonal. Don't do it to me. Oh, God. That was actually the perfect time to do it to me. Oh, God. And you're freaking me out, Krampus. Ooh. This is good. Hopefully another battery. Nope. I mean, it could be 48-hour energy. It's just X-Lax. It's all right. So Pageant Boy is, you know, worth it to reroll. I don't really remember, 1, what was in the shop. 2, there is a battery back there. Let's just double check what's in the shop because I forget. It was one of these. Okay. Nothing worth buying, but I mean, I guess you could make the argument to reroll the shop and then take Pageant Boy and then maybe buy something in there. But I'm really not super interested in that. Like, I would take Mom's box just because of the whole tonsil trinket thing. But, like, I don't love the idea of giving up the D6 just because the D6 is fun. And we did take both the item room items, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Okay. We did. I remember. I remember, I was just making sure. It was Poopla Duplex and Revenge Fly. And then we got Moldy Bread from the first boss. Pageant Boy from the second. Which I'm going to reroll into a speed up, which is, you know, fine. Totally fine. I'm okay with a speed up. So 2 XLs have led us to the Depths 1, just like that. Pretty quickly. We're a little bit behind the 8-ball on damage, but I do have to remember I have Little Brim because he is probably my biggest DPS dealer right now. The Poopla Duplex tiers are nice. They cover a nice little landscape. The hitbox is nice and wide, but other than that, it's just kind of mediocre. Little Brim great against these enemies because penetrative Brimstone. Just shredded the Fat Bats. There is a chest that could be blown up there, and I mean, that kind of sold me on it. We didn't get the key out, unfortunately. I thought at least maybe we'd get the key out, but it's not that big of a deal. One more room to get a reroll. Hopefully run into our item room, you know, shortly after getting the reroll so we can make the best out of them. Just wait for that fly to come to life or become vulnerable out of his poop home. I feel like I keep seeing the same color pills, and I feel like they're different pills. I don't know why. It's just kind of how it's happening. So I don't know if X-Lax is good against enemies. I don't think it does anything, actually. I think it just makes me slide on it. Oh, wow. Okay, that's juicy. That is juicy. So we can go a little bit harder. We haven't really been going hard at the item room. So, like I said, we can go a little bit harder than we have been. I don't think I've been, like, settling, but I think I've been settling, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. We look badass with the MOHAWK, and then we got the pentagram horns going on. I like it. I like it. Okay, this is interesting because we can kind of go a little bit hard here on the rerolls. Again, we're probably going to end up seeing Mom's Box, and if we do, I'd be hard-pressed to not take it. We're using all our bombs here, but... oh. I mean, I'll take this. I'll take that for sure. All right. Well, no Mom's Box. Maybe a blessing in disguise, you know? Maybe it's nice to be able to play with the D6 a little bit. Trinkets do drop naturally. That is something that can just happen. It can just drop. We don't need Mom's Box. And everybody's been tweeting me them getting tonsil, which I appreciate. Thanks for thinking of me. It's not bad, but like I said, we got some rerolls around. So I'm gonna a little bit harder here. I mean, Lose Your Head is not a great spacebar item and definitely not good enough to replace the D6, so that is gonna get rerolled. Shrink Shot, not my favorite item by any stretch of the imagination. Honestly, strictly not going to take that because every time I do take it and it makes the enemy small, everybody's like, dude, why don't you run over them? Why don't I run over them is because most of the time, the enemies that you run over explode into tears and then you get hurt anyway. Okay, so experimental treatment seemed to have ruined our tear rate. It got rid of one of our red hearts, oddly enough. And now we have no rerolls, but we do have the dice shard in case we do hit on the deal with the devil, which is good. Okay, just make sure we get Little Brim in there as much as possible. I don't know what he just did there. Looked like he was about to shoot and then was like, nah, I forgot I'm mad. I forgot I have to turn red and have to do this pattern now. All right, let's see what we get from the boss. Another syringe, which I'm happy I took experimental treatment. It was a bit of a questionable move at the time, but it's looking all right now, considering we're one syringe away from spawn. And I think this is good enough to reroll, or bad enough to reroll, I should say. And Ghost Baby is not really good enough to take, but I figured I'd get the most out of my reroll, you know, and not feel so bad leaving the item just behind. We have a decent amount of familiars right now. Demon Baby, Little Brim, and Ghost Baby. Juicy Sack is as well along for the ride. Check this out. Again, we have to remember, dude, this is Depths 2. This has been a very, very fast, a very, very fast run so far, just because of, oops, I should take Black Feather. I don't have a trinket. Wow, that is a jump and a half there, friend. Okay, there we go. Perfect little brim hit. All right, let's check out the item room. This is a pretty important one, so we're gonna go a little bit hard here. I don't think secret rooms are enough for us right now. Pop a fly as well, not really enough. Triple shot, betrayal. We will take the mine just because mapping is awesome. And we'll take Black Feather, and we have a reroll, and there's a secret room right here. Let's check out the secret room. There is a pedestal in here. Well, I want to bomb one for the book worm transformation because we could touch the book, and then we can actually re-roll that pedestal. Considering we've already taken our item room pedestal, maybe it's a good idea to go a little bit harder here at the secret room. We could maybe start looking for a teleportation card, considering we're on time for boss rush, courtesy of the double XL. I'm not talking about the rap magazine. I'm just, you know, the double XL floors. Double Curse of the Labyrinth. All right, pop this down. Oh, it was a bomb rock. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay, since we can't really make any use of that pedestal unless we get flight, let's just peace out. Well, I guess head towards the shop and then, you know, super secret room and then boss fight. Soul Heart's really good right now. Considering I think we're slightly underpowered for the womb other than Little Brim. It's always the caveat. I mean, Synth Oil is really good, a really good syringe, but honestly, experimental treatment kind of effed us, as per usual, you know, not saying that surprised. I was kind of curious if Haglaz killed the guys on the rope, and I didn't think they did, but I mean, probably just buy a Soul Heart and get out of here. I know I have a reroll, but I kind of want to save it. Probably make use of the reroll, you know, if we can go down to the other floors and fight the big floor, and probably get another reroll is what I'm saying, but we didn't have all that much money, and I don't know. Not really in the business of bombing the donation machine if not totally needed. Check out the super secret room, and it's a bunch of runes, which could be really good. Unfortunately, I did run into one of them. Okay, Yara is good. A Perthrow is good as well. 2 Perthrows, 3 Perthrows. Wow. Okay. Well, all right then. We could Yara this and have 6 Perthrows, which is kind of insane. Which kind of makes me feel bad for... makes me feel bad for taking the mind, but I mean, hindsight's 20/20. Okay, I mean, we could muster up 7 cents if like this reroll turns into something good. Probably. I mean, I'm taking the Yara, so all these Perthrows really don't mean anything. Let's just try it one more time. A bottle or a bag of pills, and then we'll just take Yara. Little larva. I don't know exactly what little larva does, but we're gonna roll with the Black Feather. Roll with the old Black Feather. Okay. Okay, Little Brim. We're actually out of keys, so we can't access that second gold chest. They trolled me. I'm trying desperately to hold on to this half a heart. Because I really do want to see if I could take a deal with the devil here. Okay. Take the Polaroid. Check out the deal with the devil. I mean, they're both okay. I was going to say if we get hearts there. Well, we don't have any guppy items. So I'm going to take goat head. Take these. I could have yarred the two. Oh, man. These are kind of solid. These are kind of solid, man. Yeah, I don't think it's worth fighting for. I just don't think we're that powerful. It might end up killing us. I don't think they're that good. Like, they're good. But are they that good? Should we try to re-roll this? No, let's try to re-roll this. They're good, but like, no. We're good. We're good. I thought like if there was like a poly or a proptosis or just something that made that fight worth it, then we would mess with it. But other than that, I don't. With 3 soul hearts, I would, you know, I didn't like our chances. I don't like our chances, period. So. Probably should just double a soul heart at this point. Hopefully a double, you know, a 2 soul hearts. Just because, you know, the womb is pretty unforgiving when you don't have that much damage. I'm happy with the mind pickup. I really am. It might have been a little bit too soon considering how many Perthrow runes we just saw. But, again, hindsight 2020. Pop that down there. Worth it. Very worth it. Basically a free soul heart. Okay. Well, there's a reroll if we find a pedestal of any sort. Please, God, don't hit me. It's a little too close for comfort. Okay. Well, at least we got a key back because I regretted that the second I started opening it. That room is, pretty difficult to not take damage. Revengefly putting in work. All right. Oh, a little dicey. A little dicey there. Unfortunately, I couldn't hit it up or down. Instead, I just had to hit it up. I was going to say, please be the 1 black heart. And it is the 1 black heart. And we are fighting Skolax, who I don't love, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, the Brim missed. I lined up Demon Baby. It's all right. Just patience against Skolax, and you will win. We also have a reroll sitting around, so if we don't like the first reroll, if we reroll, we also have a deal with the devil, which, you know, doesn't sound too appetizing with 2.5 soul hearts, but the potential of items that give you health or like something like 9 lives interests me. But yeah, we have to start conserving keys if we want to make use of the Yarrow rune in the chest. Which I do. Man. Showed his butt twice there. We should have been able to get more hits on it. I'm really trying to line up Little Brim. Because our tier's pale in comparison to the Brimstone damage. Okay, that's an HP up. That's actually really good. Okay, that's really good. Okay, yeah, that worked out very well. Not only did we get an HP up, we got a, you know, a tears up. And then we also, well, it was a rough start to the room there. And then we also got Sin Robes, which is awesome. Just a lot of good things happening. Check out the secret room. Also use this as a cut through. I was hoping for keys there, but we got a bomb, which is actually all right. Can move this towards him and shoot it for free. Ended up getting nothing there. Like I said, we could use this as a cut through. Eventually, my range will kill him. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just not going to touch the golden chest. I mean, we got a soul heart out of it. Could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. I was hoping for at least a key in the stone chest. All right. I mean, our damage on our normal tiers isn't that bad anymore. Little things have helped it out along the way. The shroom cap, the synth oil, stuff like that has kind of helped it out. The Poobla Duplex has always been good for the hitbox. Key, please. Oh, it could have been worth it. The whole thing might have been worth it right there. The extra key. That brings us to 4, which is still not enough, but it's pretty solid. It's a good start. Dicey room there, but we made it through. Little Brim melts these guys. Just get them in position. He'd do the work. All right, Super Secret Room. Looking at you, Keys. Damn, more runes. Okay. What do we want here? Awaz will pop for the chance of a trapdoor. Another Perthro. Burkana will just pop. Algiz, we will just pop. And then use it there. Anzus, which is Vision, which doesn't do much for us. I think Yara is still the best choice here. Yeah. We got some coins out of that. I was hoping maybe a key out of the Mimic chest, but a key there is amazing. And yeah, it's time to fight Mom's Heart already. It's been a really fast run. I mean, 25 minutes. The thing is, this run isn't even that powerful. It's like, it's just been the double XLs right off the bat was really fast. And then the mind, having mapping is insanely fast. It cuts off so much backtracking that you have to do. And especially like, you know, floors like the womb, which can get a little bit much. Yeah, let's see what the deal with the devil has to offer. And we never took that Guppy's tail. It would have just put us in too precarious of a situation. So the Guppy's paw is worth taking, putting down, re-rolling, picking this up, re-rolling, and you know, it could have been better. There isn't a battery, but I already picked it up. I don't know what I'm on about. We still have the era. We still have the era, and we still have the mind, and there's no Curse of the Lost, so we know exactly where we're going yet again. We just gotta, you know, be consistent, clear the rooms as fast as possible, and wow, that was faster than I thought we were gonna clear that room. And just not take damage, man. Just not take damage. Yeah, this is a problem, too, with these guys, considering both their troll bombs can knock off each other. But we didn't get screwed there, even though it was a very big possibility to get screwed. Damn, rerolls for days. There wasn't a pedestal in that room, was there? I kind of want to go back and check, because I wasn't sure. I'm hoping for a pedestal of any sort in any of these rooms, but... Okay. Let me just check. Yeah, no, it was just a card. It was a strength card, that's right. Did we check out the secret room? I don't think I did. Again, a pedestal would be nice. Not a pedestal. All right. We got a couple rerolls, 3 to be exact, and then we got a couple more rooms to go here to get to Isaac. After that thing jumped and landed in the juicy sack, it seemed to take a lot of damage, which I don't think... No, it just slows juicy sack. I don't know. That was weird. That spider seemed to take a lot of damage once it hit juicy sack. Unless I'm tripping. Best place to stand there, or stand when those things happen, is against the wall. Because it's very rare those things make a straight line, and if you're against the wall, it'll run right into the wall. I've learned that from fighting super ultra greed so many times. when I was trying to do greedier mode unlocks. When he does that attack that breaks the ground, you just stand next to a wall. And more than likely, it's gonna, if you're close to the wall, it'll run into the wall before it hits you or after it hits you. It basically has to hit you dead on if you're on the wall. Because if it doesn't, it's gonna break and on the wall and end. That sounded more convoluted than it is. I'm telling you, it's simple. Just stand against the wall and you'll be alright. Most of the time. It's not foolproof, but most of the time. All right, we have 5 keys. I went in here like thinking I could avoid that big room, but I don't know why I thought that. I definitely can't. Thank God for Little Brim, though. Thank God for Little Brim. Another key is awesome. Quite a difficult room here. All right, just one more ghost. Handled pretty well. I thought I was going to get hit by one of those mini ghosts for sure. And another key is amazing. And a free super secret room is also good. Albeit it's just red hearts. No time like the present. Fight our boy Isaac here. Little Brim is going to be a huge part of this fight. I'm going to throw down cover fire as Little Brim tries to snipe out some damage. Yep, just bob and weave here. We fought Isaac before. We know how to do this. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, but at least we have Revenge Fly out. So we're going to be able to Yara. We only have 7 keys, which, you know, is still really good. It's going to allow, you know, 1 chest to be out there, but we could still get a key and pick up the rest. All right, 2.5 hearts. Not the best position ever, but alive in under 30 minutes against Isaac when, you know, the build isn't all that powerful. It's not bad. Nothing to complain about. Just a little something to be worried about is all. All right. Hopefully no Curse of the Unknown. That's all I'm asking for. I mean, no Curse of the Lost would be nice too. Curse of the Blind. That's the one I didn't want, right? Yeah, that's the one I didn't want. Unknown is health. I always get them mistaken. The Wafer is whatever. Robo Baby 2.0 is also whatever. D Infinity is okay. Bob's Brain is not great. Isaac's Tears is definitely not great. Cricket's Head is amazing. Okay, so what we could do is re-roll all of these. Halo Flies is good defensively. Monstro's Tooth could be re-rolled again. And Euthanasia is going to give us Spun, which is awesome. And then drop the Balls of Steel pill, which is also awesome. We just got to be careful of Bob's Brain. If we're careful of Bob's Brain, we'll be alright. Having Spun is great. We don't have Flight, so we can't like run willy-nilly over the creep or anything. But we know where we're going. It's not Curse of the Lost. Curse of the Unknown is definitely what I didn't want, but we made the best of it, I think. Cricket's Head has made my normal tiers very viable. We're not so dependent on Little Brim. Got Bob's Rotten Head right there, or Rotten Brain. Connects in a big way. The Wafer's also very good defensively. We will only be taking half a heart of damage on this floor, which is great. That's when and if we get hit. Hey, what? Felt like I dodged that. Call him bullshit. Call him bullshit, man. Alright, well, 1 hit on a double adversary room could be way worse. I saw it coming. I tried to back away. No avail. All right, let's go back and reroll. There's like one item, I think, on a pedestal still. Yeah, and we can open this. We'll just take this, though. Oh, shit. Death's Touch. Let's go. And then Finger on top of it. All right. Well, I think that just solidified the win, as long as we don't kill ourselves with Bob's Brain. I don't know why I always say rotten. I guess because of Rotten Head. I was going to say, I'd like to reroll this, even though I know it's health. Game Kid. We don't really have anything... Well, I guess we could take Game Kid. It's better than a D6, which is completely useless in the blue baby fight. All right, here we go. Here we go. Sub 35 run here, trying to top it off with a blue baby kill. Now have Death's Touch, Little Brim. Some good things working for us. The Wafer as well defensively is probably going to easily solidify this win, considering he has to hit us like 7 times, which I can't really see happening. I don't even have to use Game Kid, but we will, because for the memes. For the memes! All right, guys. Well, that's a W. That's a W with Eden. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Tuesday, and thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have nothing else going on today, why don't you check out these 2 videos if you haven't already? Thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in more Daily Isaac, make sure you subscribe. Hit the face in the middle of the page. Thank you guys for being here, and until next time, stay safe, stay up. Peace out.